Good. All right, guys, so we're gonna start marching. So you're gonna swing those arms back and forth, bring those knees up. And while we do that, we're gonna lengthen the spine. Think about pushing the crown of your head towards the ceiling. You wanna go in or out? All right, keep moving. Lengthening the spine. So imagine also you wanna bring that rib cage up, making yourself nice and tall. And we can bring the knees a little higher. This way we engage the core a little more. You guys want to gaze forward. You want to bring your chin in a little bit and really think about the spine today. Keep moving. All right, we're going to use the arms. So again, if you guys need to modify, you can modify. Make a fist, extend forward, fist, extend sideways, and fist extend up. Again, modify if you need, right? If you cannot do the up or whichever. Keep moving, keep the knees coming up, bringing some heat here in the body. Doing good. 2 more. Last one. All right. Keep the legs moving, relaxing the shoulder, relaxing the arms. And arms here are just moving along. All right. I don't want you to go for big range of motion, just little one. You're going to extend the leg. So it's kind of like a military march. Feeling the stretch behind the leg on the posterior chain and your hamstring and your calf. You can also bring your toes up. And again, take it easy with the arms. The arms just follow the legs. So it should be your opposite arm moving forward. 5. And release. Very good. While we bring our heart rate down, so while we breathe, you guys can stand feet hip width apart. You can relax your arm. And we're going to kick those knees forward, really flexing those feet one after the other. First, putting the weight on the big toe. Still stand tall. And then moving towards the little toe. So the knee is going a little bit towards the outside. Just feel the stretch where you need it. You can also move in and out. Keep going. All right, and release. Legs together. Bend the knees, push your hips back. Hands on your knees, relax your head, but we still want to align the neck with the rest of the spine. And we're going to do little circles with the knees, gazing at 45 degrees towards the floor. 5, 4, 3, and changing direction, going the other way. 3 more. All right, and relax. Good. Feet hip width apart. You're going to bring the toes in a little bit. Push your coccyx down. Push the crown of your head towards the ceiling. Extend the arm, extend the wrist, extend the rotation. Push straight down. Pushing the palm of your hands down towards the floor. Let's stay there. While you do that, push the crown of the head towards the ceiling. Keep breathing. Stay there. And then bring your arms parallel to the floor. Remember, we want to have a long spine, so you want to keep your back straight. We don't want to round your thoracic spine. We want to bring your shoulder blade down and relax the shoulder. We don't want to shrug neither, so push the shoulder blade back. Also push your coccyx down and the crown of the head towards the ceiling. If you can bring your arms overhead, follow me, otherwise just keep them parallel to the floor. And again here, watch out your neck, pushing the crown of the head towards the ceiling. Again, forward, down, going a little faster, keep that external rotation, and relax. Good, bend your elbows, hands are facing each other, external rotation, one arm after the other. Try to keep your elbow close to your hips. Relaxing the shoulders. 5 on each side. Doing good. 2 more. Last one. Good, and we're going to tap the top of your hand in your back. Palm is facing away from your back. Again, here, follow your range of motion, which means if you can go a little higher, go ahead. If you cannot, follow your range of motion. Just go tap this top of your hand on your sacrum. Trying to keep the hips facing forward. 2 more. All right, and release. Bring one hand behind your head, extend the other arm, extend the other wrist, feet hip width apart, soft your knee, take a deep inhale. Remember to keep that external rotation with the arm. As you exhale, you're gonna bring your palm down and the elbow towards the ceiling. Inhale, center, exhale, down. Again. Going to 10, so that's a 4. You can count in your head. 5 more. 3, 2, last one. All right, change side, extend the wrist, external rotation, relaxing that shoulder, hand behind your head, soften the knee, and pushing the palm down. Feel how your body is moving. Maybe there's a little less range of motion on that side than on the other. Just be aware, try to feel where the restriction is coming from. Doing good. 5. Inhale, center. Exhale, pushing the palm down. And then slowly relax. Really good. Give me a couple of shoulder roll. Nice. All right, we're gonna bring the hands behind the neck without pulling the neck forward. Feet much wider than your regular stance. Take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, rotate your chest, your torso towards one side. Inhale, center. Exhale, the other side. Try to keep your hips facing forward, so the hips are not moving. Here, the rotation is happening on your thoracic spine. So we're gonna add a little more speed, and we're gonna add a little more challenge by bringing the knee up towards the opposite elbow. And in case you have any shoulder pain, you actually can do the same exercise with your hands on your hips. But just make sure that it's the chest, so every time you're rotating, you're moving your sternum towards the side of the room and not your hips. All right, we're gonna go a little faster, maybe bring the knee a little higher, working on the mobility of the hip. Keep breathing, exhale as you rotate. 5, 4, 3, 2, and shake it out. Very good. Let's take 2 deep inhale and exhale. I want you guys to slow down on the exhale, bring your heart rate down. If you guys want, you can also go around for a little walk. And we're gonna start Next exercise, hand on your quads. Bring your chin on your chest and just take a moment. Stay here, flexing your cervical spine forward, keeping your chin on your chest, keeping your eyes open and your mouth closed. Soften your knee, and then you're gonna slide your hands down on the quads, going towards the knee and towards the ankles. Keep your chin on your chest, flexing the spine, one vertebrae at a time. Keep going down until your hands are on the floor. Chin on your chest. Once the hands are on the floor, you can stay there. Keep your chin on your chest. Keep your eyes open. Then we're slowly going to come up, standing position again. Really good. We can do that one more time. Go at your own speed. Again, chin on the chest. Eyes are open. And going down. Close your mouth. Relax your jaw muscles. And slowly extending the spine. Going up to standing. Really good. Awesome, guys. So from here, you can take a little bit of water. And we're gonna go into some strengthening, starting with your upper back and your shoulder. So I suggest you take some light dumbbells. If you don't have some dumbbells, you can take 2 cans of any food you have, beads or whatever. Something light, something like 2 pounds. So the starting position will be feet hip width apart. You're gonna push your hips back, bring your belly button into the rib cage, and have your arms hanging there. You can also do that exercise without any weight. First, bring your belly button into your rib cage, aligning your longer spine, and also aligning your cervical spine. Take a deep inhale, and on the exhale, raise your arms up, parallel to the floor, squeezing your scapula together. Inhale down, exhale up. So here we're gonna do quite some repetition. So that's why we don't need to have a heavy weight. We can even do that just with the body weight. I'm gonna show you from the front how it looks like. Feet hip width apart, bring those arms parallel to the floor, kind of like as a lateral raise. And we're gonna go for 20 repetitions. Think about bringing your shoulder blade together and bringing those, keeping your belly button into your rib cage. Inhale, arms down. Exhale, arms up. Squeeze the shoulder blade together. Keep going. Sorry, I went surfing this morning and I have the water running out of my nose. I'm gonna get tumbling in water. Doing good, guys. So remember, aligning the cervical spine. 20 repetitions together. Last one. And then slowly you can drop the dumbbell on the floor, keeping your back straight. Really good, guys. All right, we're gonna do a similar exercise, but it's gonna be a little different with our arm position. So same position with your leg. I want you to soft your knee, bring your belly button into your rib cage, so we don't wanna bring this booty back. We're gonna tilt the tailbone under. Same starting position. We're just gonna extend one arm forward and one arm back, and then change. And again, here, if you have any restriction on your shoulder, you can just do the same exercise that we did before, okay? Because I know some of you guys have some shoulder pain on the raise. Otherwise, it's kind of like swimming. So one arm is extending forward, one arm is extending back, and we alternate. Watch out your neck, watch out your lumbar spine, keep that belly button into the rib cage. Doing good. Imagine you want to lengthen your spine, so push the coccyx towards the back of the room, pushing the crown of the head towards the front of the room. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, and release. We don't need the dumbbells anymore, or the weight, or whatever you were using. So you can slowly come down to the mat. We're gonna start in a sitting position. Take a little break here. All right, we're gonna move down to the hips. So we're gonna work on those glutes, work on those hamstring. So here, starting position will be sitting on your back. You're gonna raise your hips. While we do that, you're gonna keep that neutral spot. So I don't want you to hyperextend your back, so bring that belly button into the rib cage. From here, we're gonna extend one leg. Push your hips towards the front of the room. And we're gonna bring the leg up and down. The other leg is into a half bridge. So I keep my hips up. So here I have my left heel pushing actively into the floor, while my right leg is going up and down for 10 repetitions. You should feel your glutes, your body warming up, and also your hamstring. Once you did 10 repetitions, you can hug your knees and take a little break. Very good. We're going to do the same exercise on the other side. So bend the knee, keep your hips on the floor, lift those hips, squeeze your bum, squeeze your hamstring. One leg is extended. You can give me a dorsiflexion. Make sure the hips are facing the ceiling. And the leg is going up and down. So we keep the hip up. The hip are extended the full time. So we're not doing hip raises. The hip, I stay here. The only thing we're doing is leg raises. But it's an isometric exercise for the booty and for the hamstring. So 10 repetitions. Bring that left leg towards the ceiling and down. So I'm not having a rest here. The leg is going up and down for 10 times. Keep the hips up. And then slowly release once you did 10 on each side, and hug your knees. We're going to do that same exercise one more time. I want you to think about engaging your core. So while your hips are up, keep that belly button into the rib cage. Relax your arms. Let's go, extend one leg, dorsiflexion, and the leg is going up and down. the leg which stays on the floor, the heels which stays on the floor. Think about pushing towards the floor, like you want to create a mark into your mat. 10 repetitions on each side. And again, take a little break. You can roll your knees into your chest. And we're going to do the same exercise on the other leg. So 10 repetitions. Make sure you're doing the other leg. So the leg working here, it's actually the leg which stays on the floor. That's where you should feel your glutes, your hamstring, and you should also feel your abdominals since you have a one leg going up and down. 10 repetitions. All right, and then take a break. You can hug your knees. Very good. All right, we're gonna do one more strengthening. So we're gonna work on the core, on the abdominals. So if you guys are familiar with yoga, you probably know that one really well. We're gonna do the boat pose. So first bend your knees, hand on your knees, and then round your lower back. So imagine you want to bring that belly button into the rib cage, or you want to create a C-shaped position from your hips to your shoulder. So either we extend the arms parallel to the floor. We're going to start with one leg up. So here you can see my tibia is parallel to the floor. If you feel comfortable in that position, you can lift the other leg up. Keep that C-shaped position, and we're going to stay here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. We're going to take a little break, and then we're going to either make it a little more challenging or a little easier if you need, because we're going to start getting tired. We're going to do 2 more times. So I'll show you a different version. You can, different version, extend those legs. Okay, but still make sure you keep that C-shaped position. Or you can make it easier and one leg on the floor. Okay, 5 seconds one side, 5 seconds the other side. So let's get going. 10 seconds. Keep that C-shaped position. Keep your chest facing the wall in front of you. And if it's too easy, you can always roll back a little more. Gauging to score a little more. 3, 2, 1, and slowly release. Very good. We're going to do it one more time. Back into the C-shaped position. Round your spine, belly button into the rib cage. Let go of your knee, arms are parallel to the floor. Let's go. One leg up, the other leg up. And we're gonna again hold it for 10 seconds. So either legs are bent or legs are extended for a little more challenge. Keep breathing. Here we're gonna try to hold it for 15 seconds. So let's 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and roll on your back, hugging your knees. All right, guys, we're gonna move to the ELDOA exercises. So we're gonna hold the pose for 15 seconds, 5-0. If you guys need to let go before, you can always let go before. And make sure you create maximum tension on the muscles and on the fascia. So first exercise will be on your lumbar spine, L3, L4. So you can sit tall, extend the legs forward, and we're gonna bend the knees. So here, the legs, the knees are bent more than 90 degrees. Okay, so if you look at me from the side, this is kind of like 90 degrees. I want you to extend them a little bit, which means they're nearly bent. Then we're gonna let the knees fall towards the outside, and it's gonna be like a 3-finger gap between the heels. So I have my 3-finger here, my heels are not touching, and my leg are kind of like not fully extended, but they're not 90 degrees. Okay, that's gonna be the position with the leg. Then I want you to sit nice and tall, bring the shin in, working on the spine, pushing your coccyx down and the crown of the head towards the ceiling. Extend your arms forward, extend the wrist, extend the rotation with the arms, and we're gonna bring the arms up and open them 30 degrees, all right? So it's not 180, it's not a 90 degree, it's nearly towards the ceiling and a little open. So this is your position. Now you're gonna try to make yourself tall, when you open your chest, relaxing the shoulder, and pushing your palms towards the ceiling. Keep the dorsiflexion with your toes, so bring the toes towards the side, and really think of keeping the full arm extension. Pushing the palms nearly towards the ceiling, nearly towards the side, since your arms are not parallel to each other, it's kind of like 30 degrees between. All right, let's hold it. We have 15 more seconds. Maximum tension, open your chest, keep the spine nice and long, pushing your crown of the head towards the ceiling and your coccyx down. Stay there with me. If you can, remember if you have to let go before, let go before. And here is a timer. Slowly bring one arm down after the other. You can roll on your back and hug your knees into your chest, giving yourself a little break. All right, guys, we're gonna move up. We're gonna do T10, T11. So here we're working on the thoracic spine. So same starting position, extend your legs forward, long spine, and then we're gonna abduct the right leg 45 degrees. Okay. Do what you can. I wanna make sure that your hips are still facing that foot, which is fully extended in front of yourself. Then we're gonna bend that knee, 90 degrees. And we're gonna sit nice and tall. The knees stay in front of the hips, of the chest, sorry. And the right leg, dorsiflexion and internal rotation. Let's sit nice and tall. Right arm is relaxed on the right leg. Left arm extended, extend the wrist and external rotation. We're gonna bring the arm straight up. This is your starting position. Pushing your palm straight up, working on the spine, opening your chest. Make sure the knees stay in front of your chest, pushing your arch of the left foot down. So left arm is extended, straight up, left knee is in front of your chest, left palm is pushing straight down. Right leg Keep that internal rotation, pushing your heel towards the front at 45 degrees. We have 15 more seconds, guys, working on that thoracic spine, opening your chest towards the front. Stay with me. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly release. Very good. Nice. Take a little break. You can roll on your back, hug those knees. Taking time to recover here. And then we're going to do the same exercise, set ELDOA T10, T11 on the other side. All right, so starting position, extend both legs. Then abduct the leg 45 degrees. Make sure you're sitting on your sit bones. Bend the right knee into your chest. Push your right arch down. Left leg is extended, toes up, internal rotation. Okay, make sure that knee stay in front of the chest. Let's work on the spine. Left arm is relaxed on the left leg. Right arm forward, external rotation, extend the wrist, and push straight up. Make sure your chest and your hips are facing forward. Keep that internal rotation from the right leg, keep the toes facing in, dorsiflexion of the foot. Watch out that right knee, don't let it drop. Push your right arch down. Maximum tension, guys. We have 15 seconds. Doing good. Stay with me. Keeping that position, keep that chin in. You don't want to let that head fall down. Stay with me if you can. And then slowly release. Very good. Nice, guys. Let's take a little break again. Either you can roll on your back. You can also, I like to rest into a side pose. So you can bend your knee, bring your hips fully on the hips, relaxing your head down and relaxing your arms behind you. All right, guys, we're gonna move to the shoulders. So let's bring ourselves back in a sitting position, bending the knees. Make sure when you're sitting that those knees are gonna stay in front of your chest and you're gonna push your arch down. We're gonna extend one arm back. I'm gonna show you from the side. So one arm is extended towards the back. I'm not leaning on it. My back is nice and straight. Dorsiflexion and external rotation. I want to align my spine, so push the top, the crown of the head towards the ceiling. The other arm will be going towards you guys. So it's a lateral raise. My arm is parallel to the floor, dorsiflexion, external rotation. We're going to stay in that position. I'm just moving position. This way you guys can see my arm. And here, really important, my chest is facing forward. I'm not twisting, especially I'm not twisting, watch out that back arm. You see I want to push back, but we don't want to rotate the thoracic spine. So here, creating the tension by pushing the arm, which is laterally extended towards the side of the room. Stay with me, working on the spine, keep the knee in front of your chest, maximum tension. Doing good, guys. Stay with me. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly release. Very good. Again, either you can rest into a child pose or you can roll on your back. Great, guys. All right, we're gonna do the same ELDOA on the other shoulder. So here, knees into your chest, lengthening the spine, lengthening the entire spine, and also keeping your cervical spine in line with the rest of your spine. Extend one arm back. Make sure it's the other one. Extend the wrist, external rotation. And the other arm, which is going to create the decoaction, is fully extending towards the side. Towards the extension of the wrist and external rotation. Let's work on the spine and work on the shoulder, pushing the palm towards you guys. Keeping the arm parallel to the floor. Maximum tension and work on the spine. Now we want to roll back. We want to avoid to do that. So keep also your knees in front of your chest. And then stay there. Keep your eyes open. Maximum tension. Come on, guys. We have 15 more seconds. Stay there. Keep breathing. Really good. Stay with me if you can. And slowly release. Really good. From here, we're going to roll on the back, hug the knees, take a little break. All right, guys, we're gonna do one more ELDOA. So it's gonna be, actually we're gonna do two ELDOA. You know what? We're gonna do the hip first, and then we're gonna go back to the cervical spine. The reason I like to do the hip is because when we do the lower spine and thoracic spine, we still have a lot of tension here. So let's double the mat. And here, we're gonna bring the leg 90 degrees, my knees facing down, my toes are arched. If you cannot arch them, don't worry. We're gonna make sure the hips are facing forward, lengthening the spine, bring that chin in, extend both arms, external rotation, and here we're gonna bring one arm up, so it's the same arm that the knee is facing down. Let's hold that position for 50 seconds. Maximum tension, keeping your belly button into the rib cage, pushing the palm straight up. Doing good, guys. Stay there, maximum tension, relaxing the shoulder. We don't want to shrug, so think about bringing the shoulder blade towards your back pockets. Lengthening the spine, push the palm towards the ceiling. Keep your head, your chin in, head back a little bit. Stay with me, maximum tension, feeling the decoaction here on the hips. Keep your chest facing forward. We have 10 more seconds. And release slowly. Good. We can rest into a child pose from here, relaxing your arms back and relaxing your head either on a block or on a mat. so we're gonna do the same on the other side. Between the other knee. You can jump to the mat a little bit. Make sure here your hip is above the knee. So for example, I don't want you to be towards the side. I want your knee, hip, shoulder to be a straight line. And then the other knee, 90-degree angle, right? Hip is fully extended. Bring the belly button into the rib cage, lengthening the spine. Extend both arms forward. Make sure your chest is facing forward. External rotation, extend the wrist, and we're gonna bring the right arm up towards the ceiling. So it's the same side, right knee pushing down, right palm pushing up. In case you guys have the other side, just make sure that your knee is pushing towards the floor and the same side arm is pushing up. Keep your belly button to the rib cage, keep your hips and your chest facing forward, relaxing the shoulder. Push the top of your head, the crown of the head towards the ceiling. Maximum tension, guys. Relax the shoulder. We don't want to shrug. Doing good. Keep your eyes open. Keep breathing. Keep pushing the palm towards the ceiling. Come on, guys. Stay with me. Make sure also that arm which is extended forward is not dropping. All right, here is a timer, so slowly release and rest into a child pose. If you want, you guys can go a little wider child pose, so it is much wider than your regular hips. All right, we're gonna now finish with the last ELDOA. It's your cervical spine, C6, C7. So you guys know on the cervical spine, we start on the back. So make sure your lower back is in contact with the mat. Then gaze at your knee, but you still wanna have the crown of the head facing the back of the room, so facing that board. You don't want to bring your chin too much in. So just look at your knees. Dorsiflexion with the feet, internal rotation, so the toes are facing at each other. Extend your arms above your chest, extend the wrist, external rotation. Then you're going to bring your arms down, wrist close to your heels without touching the floor. And now you're just going to lift your head 1 inch off the floor, and you're going to gaze at your knees. The same thing, you're pushing the crown of the head towards the back of the room. Stay in that position. I'm just going to start the timer. Maximum tension. Head is pretty low. It's just 1 inch. So if you have long hair, you should feel your hair touching the floor. Lengthening the spine. Gazing at your knees. Relaxing the shoulder, like you want to create some rooms between your shoulders and your earlobes. When you do that, bring that head lower, because when we do that, we have tendency to lift the head. So you should just feel the flow touching your hairs. 10 more seconds, maximum tension. Keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab your head and slowly bring it down. You can stay there. Keeping your knees into your chest. And then slowly extend the legs. Find your Shavasana. Allow your knees, your hips, and your shoulders to relax. You can close your eyes. Take a deep inhale and a slow exhale.
And slowly again wiggle your toe, wiggle your finger, bring your knees into your chest. And you can roll towards one side, keeping your knees and your chest square. And slowly bring yourself in a sitting position.
Let's again sit nice and tall. Open your chest, gaze forward, relaxing the shoulder. And we're going to take a deep inhale through the nose. And a slow exhale, either through the nose or through the mouth, but as slow as possible. Again, give me 2 more. Inhale deeply. Exhale slowly. Thank you guys for joining today. I hope you feel good. Make sure you take some water. But a lot of body movement here to really hydrate. So thank you guys. See you on the next class.